Well, well, well. I didn't expect to be making this video, but it looks like we have a little bit of a controversy on our hands around this new device. So if you're not familiar with it, this is the Razer Edge Wi-Fi edition, and it just came out on the 26th. So we're only 2 days into its existence, and we've already got to talk about it. So yeah, Razer has a little bit of explaining to do, and they also have kind of already explained it. So here's what happened. Razer Edge Wi-Fi and 5G models go on sale a few months ago. You could make a $5 reservation and be one of the first people to buy it. I did it on the promise that this thing would be super powerful, 8 gigs of RAM, a brand new Snapdragon processor made for gaming and cloud gaming and Android gaming and all that. So time goes by, reservation comes up, time to get it. I buy it, get shipped to me, and I'm using it for a little bit. And the first time that I noticed something was a little bit strange was in Minecraft. So I opened Minecraft, and I'm going to see if I can get it to do it on this video. Let's play it and see what happens. Load up my Disney World Magic Kingdom thing in here. Also, one thing that annoys me is that these buttons are backwards relative to where they should be, but that's, that's a small thing. So I opened up Minecraft, right? And I'm like, okay, this thing's going to have 144 hertz refresh rate. It's got the latest Snapdragon gaming processor. It's going to run perfectly, right? So I went in and I dialed up my settings to absolute max on here. I'm going to turn that music down. See, I keep messing up those, those buttons. So we'll go all the way down here. Everything's fully maxed out, right? And I kept noticing that I was getting these stutters every so often as I was moving around. I don't know how well it's going. I mean, you can kind of see a few of them on camera here. Just not really what I was expecting from this. But I'm like, it's day one software. They might, change something, whatever. But then on my video yesterday, I noticed people were talking about the internals. And they were like, hey, can you check and see what yours has in it? So I did. And sure enough, inside of this device is only 6 gigs of RAM. My unit showed 5.5, but I, reserving for system memory. But what's stranger than that is it was showing a Snapdragon 888 processor, which, may I remind you, is the Snapdragon chip from 2020. Yeah, 3 years ago is inside this thing. So let's give Razer the benefit of the doubt. The 888 Geekbench might just be seeing it as that because this is a brand new chip that doesn't, is not really in anything other than this now. But the RAM is kind of strange. So time goes on. It's been 2 days since I put that video up, and I get an email from Razer today, and this is super interesting. Thank you for ordering a unit of the Razer Edge, blah, 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 blah. The Razer.com tech specs and product page incorrectly lists the RAM for the Razer Edge Wi-Fi version as 8 gigabytes. The Wi-Fi version only has 6, and the 5G version has 8. Here is a $25 gift card, whether you return the device or not. Thank you for being a loyal Razer customer and for being an early adopter of the Razer Edge. Huh. Okay, so they addressed the RAM thing. It was a typo, apparently, but the processor is still just a little strange. So, yeah, it's been a weird couple days for this thing. I'm working on my review for it, and listen, I really like it. I have been playing some cloud gaming on here. I've been playing some native gaming on here. I really have no complaints about the performance, but there's definitely something to be said for shipping the thing out and getting it in people's hands and then being like, oh, just kidding, it has 6 gigs of RAM. So what do you guys think? Is it a big deal? Is it not a big deal? And more importantly, if you've purchased one, will you be keeping yours? I would love to know. I will see you guys in the comments down below, and let's talk about it. Razer Edge, what are your thoughts?